Hello, everybody. Welcome to Yoga for Self-Love with Kim. I am Kim. This will be a short, gentle practice. We'll move a little bit and we'll relax a little bit. Grab a folding chair if you have one and have that ready. We will use it momentarily. Begin by finding your way down onto your back. You can bring yourself into Shavasana. If you prefer to remain seated, you're welcome to do that also, but otherwise slowly find your way down onto your back. You can find your Shavasana, either with the legs extended down the mat, or you could bend your knees, drop the feet down onto the mat, point knees up towards the ceiling. You could even take the feet wide to outer edges of the mat and drop the knees in. Let them rest against each other. So find what feels good for you. And then get yourself comfy here. Adjust as necessary. And then allow yourself to drop in. If it feels okay for you, you can close your eyes or just find a soft and steady gaze. And begin to check in with yourself. Notice how you're feeling. Any physical sensations in the body. Notice any thoughts. Any emotions present. And notice how your energy feels. Just becoming curious and observing what's happening for you. No need to change anything. Just becoming aware of what's going on. Tending to yourself and giving yourself a little tender, loving care. You can let the back body get heavy. All the parts of the back of your body that are coming into contact with your mat, let those parts get heavy, root down towards the earth and spread. You can bring hands out to the sides, hands to rest on belly, one hand to rest on belly, one hand to rest on heart. Begin to check in with your breath. Notice how your breath feels. Take a deep breath in through your nose and then sigh it out of your mouth. Make an audible sigh. Another breath or two like that. Deep, smooth, steady breath in through your nose and then let it out through the mouth. Sigh the breath out. Come back to your natural breath. Now I invite you to bring in the intention to be gentle, kind, patient, loving, compassionate with yourself as you move through this practice. And then you can begin to flutter the eyes open. Take a deep breath in as you do. Reach the arms up overhead and extend the legs long down the mat. And then take a breath or two here, stretching out through the fingers, down and out through the toes, making the body long. And then letting everything relax. Then take a deep breath in. As you exhale, we'll bend the right knee, draw that right knee in towards your chest. Take the hands to that right knee or shin. Inhale as you extend the arms up overhead, that leg back down. And now as you exhale, bend the left knee, hug it in towards the chest. And we'll switch this side to side a few times. Inhale, body long, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, right knee draws back into the chest, hug it in. Inhale, arms, leg extend. As you exhale, let's hug that left knee into the chest. Inhale, the arms reach up. And exhale, one more time, hug right knee into chest. Inhale, reach arms and legs. Exhale, last time, left knee hugs into the chest. And then inhale, reach arms up and overhead. As you exhale, draw both knees into the chest, hands to knees or shins. And if you like, you can stay at center or gently rock yourself side to side. Little massage across the low back and sacrum. And then bring yourself to center, hands to knees or shins. And now keeping inner legs and inner edges of feet together, roll your knees around in a few little circles. And then switch direction of your circles. Bring your knees back to center. Reach arms and legs up towards the ceiling. Just begin to give the arms, the legs, the wrists and ankles a little shake, a little roll. And then we'll drop feet down to the mat with the knees bent. Bring the arms alongside the body. Press into the feet. Lift the hips up, finding a little half bridge here. Finding a line from the knees to the hips to the shoulders. Not finding our full bridge here, just a little halfy. And then lower your hips down to the mat. Draw the knees into your chest. And either rock and roll yourself up into a seated position or roll over to one side. Press yourself up and then find your way up to a seated position. From our seated position, we'll take the hands forward, send the legs back, and come over onto your belly. Let's take the hands underneath the shoulders, hug the elbows in towards the rib cage. Begin to lift the heart up, lift up the gaze, finding a baby cobra, and then release yourself down. Now let's reach the arms forward, and we'll drop the forehead down to the mat. Lift both of the legs up towards the ceiling. And then release the legs down. Now press into the tops of the feet. Take a deep breath in. Lift the arms, the chest, the torso. And then release that all down. Now let's take a deep breath. Lift arms and legs together. Breath or two here. Reaching out through the feet, out through the fingers. Lifting through the heart. And then release yourself down. Hands under shoulders. Press yourself up and back. Bring your bum back to your heels, finding a child's pose. And then bring yourself up through a table position. Find your way back into a seated position of your choice. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale as you relax the shoulders down. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, release shoulders down. One more time. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, release. Let's take a deep breath in. As you exhale, drop your right ear over towards your right shoulder. Take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, roll your chin down to your chest. Deep breath here. With the exhale, let's roll left ear over to that left shoulder. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, drop your chin down to your chest. And then gently rock your head from side to side. Bring your chin back to center. Head comes all the way back up. Let's grab our folding chair. Bring it up onto the mat. seat facing towards you. And now take your legs wide. Pull the chair in a little bit closer to you. Root down through the heels. Point the toes and the knees up towards the ceiling. Root down through your sitting bones. Sit up nice and tall here. And then you can take the arms to rest on the chair seat. Allow yourself to fold in here. You can let the legs go soft and bring the forehead down to rest on the arms or on the chair seat. Let the musculature on the back body relax and release. And then lift yourself up. We'll keep the left leg where it is. Bend that right knee. Draw that right foot in. Sole of that right foot can come to meet that left inner thigh. Sit up nice and tall again, and then we'll fold it in. Arms come back to chair seat. Forehead to rest on arms or chair. Lift yourself back up. Let's switch over to the other side. So extend right leg out to the side, wide. Left foot comes in. Bend that left knee. Left foot meets that right inner thigh. Again, you root down through sitting bones, pubic bone, lengthen up the crown of the head, sit up tall, and then we'll fold it forward. Lift yourself back up, and now let's take soles of the feet together, knees wide. Again, sitting up nice and tall, and then slowly folding yourself forward, hinging from the hips, bringing arms to rest on chair back again. And then lift yourself back up for just a moment. Push the chair away from you a little bit. Take your hands back behind you. Take your feet wide to the outer edges of your mat. Now we'll drop both knees over to right. Bring the knees up through center. Drop both knees over to left. And then a couple times, just wave your knees from side to side. And then we'll bring the chair a little bit closer, closing out our little short practice here. Can come down onto your back, lift your feet and your legs up onto the chair back. Calves, feet can rest up on the chair back. If you're super tall, unlike me, you may want to put a blanket up onto the chair seat to give yourself a little bit more height underneath the legs. And just let the legs rest up on the chair. Finding our Shavasana again, find a relaxation pose with our legs up on the chair. And you can have your hands on the belly, one hand to belly, one hand to heart, or again, arms out to the sides. And close the eyes down again, or find that soft and steady gaze. Let go of effort, let everything relax. From your toes, all the way through the feet, the legs, the hips, the pelvis, the back body, the front body, collarbones, shoulders, arms, hands, fingers, neck, throat, face, scalp, forehead, crown of your head. Everything relaxes. Begin to turn the corners of your lips up into a smile. Come back to our intention to be gentle, kind, patient, loving, compassionate with ourselves. Feel free to stay here for as long as you like. When you're ready to come out, Let's wrap the arms over the chest. Give yourself a little squeeze, a little love. Open the arms again, and then we'll cross the other arm on top of the chest. Give yourself another little squeeze. Release the arms. Slowly roll yourself over to one side. And use your hands to slowly press yourself up. Bring yourself into a comfortable seated position. Let's take palms together at the heart. Thank you so much for sharing this short, gentle practice with me today. Hope it helped. With love and gratitude. Namaste.